Okay, I have it up. I have it ready. Hello. You may notice that today is not even Sunday. Yesterday was even Sunday, and I did not get to watch it. I broke my headset, and I broke it in the dumbest way possible. I was so mad at myself. I had no way to listen to anything on my PC because I didn't have speakers, I didn't have another headset, I had nothing. I had my work headset, which is a crappy little thing that they bought for me, and I tested that on a different YouTube video just to see if it sounded okay and how my voice sounded, and it was atrocious. I could not, like, I even if I dared to like listen to anything with that headset, when it sounded really crap anyway. But there's no way that my voice sounded in any way something that could be listened to. It wasn't going to happen. So, despite the thumbnail for this episode looking so freaking cute and I really, really wanted to watch it, I resisted. I have not watched it. Today is Thursday. I got my new microphone delivered and I'm just hoping that it sounds all right. I don't know. I set it up and I'm immediately recording because I've waited so freaking long. It didn't get delivered until about half an hour ago. It's 10 o'clock at night and I've just been waiting all day to watch this episode. So I've just set it up and I just hope it sounds okay so that I can watch Evens because it's been like so long of me waiting that I really want to watch it. So I apologize for the delay and I'm sorry if this sounds crap, but it can't sound any worse than what my work headset would have done if I'd used that. So the important thing is I have a headset now and a microphone and I can watch it. So this is episode 4. We're halfway through the series, and after this, we'll be 2/3 of the way through. And last week, when I watched episode 3, I was editing it afterwards, and I rewatched the preview while I was editing it, and I was so worried about Artid and Sun, and also Nemo, if something was happening with Nemo, that I didn't even realize in the preview they were talking about Ty going missing, or they didn't know where he was. And obviously at the end of that episode we had like him just standing there watching Xing and Mancorn, and I said that was really weird. So I don't know what's going on with Ty, and I don't know what's going on with Nemo, so we got stuff to resolve in both locations. So we're gonna get into it and see what's going on. That was a really long preview. God damn. Oh, I've missed them so much. I'm so glad to finally be watching this.
ไอ้คนหล่อลวง
ฉันชื่อทะเลทะเลไม่ใช่คนหล่อลวง
Poor Tele.
นั่นเลยนะ
ทะเลฝากบอกหน่อยว่ากันนะต่อเช้าขอลาหยุด1 วันครับ
ได้ครับ
เดี๋ยวนะ
We watched this already, right? Why are we watching this again?
เพื่อนนายเป็นเจ้าของที่นี่เหรอ
ไม่ใช่แค่ที่นี่นะที่เลยก็ว่าได้
ฮะ ทั้งหมดเลยเหรอ
โรงแรมรีสอร์ทที่อยู่บนเกาะนี้ทั้งหมดเป็นเครือของบ้านแอร์ทินหมดเลย
ก็รวยนี่หว่าทำไมแม่งไม่คืนหนี้สักที
ไม่มีอะไรแล้วใช่ปะถ้าไม่มีอะไรไปนะ
I was gonna say I still don't know how he didn't figure that out because the island is called Artid Island, but I didn't figure it out for like 2.5 episodes, so.
นายพอจะมีบ้านพักที่ไอ้อาทิตย์มันไม่ได้เป็นเจ้าของปะ
Nope, he owns everything.
ถือว่าเป็นข้าวมื้อแรกที่เลี้ยงไง
นี่ทวงบุญคุณเนี่ยเหรอเนี่ย
ก็ใช่ดิ
That subtitle was missing last time I watched that because I remember Tele saying something and I had no idea what he was saying. They've added it in that time. That's really interesting.
โอ้ยเฮ้ยกระเป๋ากระเป๋า
Cute. I get like feeling like you owe him for the dinner and stuff or the lunch or whatever, but it's so weird that and they're there too. It's so weird that they're helping this guy that they've just met rather than their boss who is also their friend. Very
ยู
odd.
ชั่วข้าวแน่นะมึงไหนไอ้เล่มึงห้ามบอกในหัวเลยนะไอ้เล่
ในบ้านหลังนี้ก็ไม่มีใครอยู่แล้วเดินเป็นบ้านหลังแรกของไอ้ทินมัน
แต่ไหนว่าสร้างห้าไม่เคยมาอยู่ที่นี่เลยนะพี่เล่ฮ่าฉันเลยลำบากใจจริงๆเลย
ถ้ากูไม่พูดมึงไม่พูดมึงไม่พูด
They're really gonna lie to Artid for some guy they've just met?
พี่ไม่แรงแต่ถ้าไหนว่ารู้ฉันตายพี่ต้องตายไปกับฉันกัน เข้าใจไหม
If one of you goes down, you all go down. I don't get why they're helping him. I won't complain because Sun needs all the help he can get, but it's very weird, no?
ไปได้ยัง
อีสตอร์อ่ะ
Sator.
จะไม่เอา
เอาไป
ไปบักสตอร์
หมดเลยกู
Out of money.
ฉันช่วยนายได้แค่นี้นะไปละ
Weird. I mean, I guess he's a good guy. Still weird though.
ผมว่าคงไม่มีผีอะเนี่ย
No, he's so cute. Oh, thank gosh. I just needed this so much. You have no idea how upset I was yesterday. I was in such a bad mood. And I saw how cute the thumbnail was, and I was really upset. I don't have any speakers or anything I could have plugged in. I had no way. I mean, I could have watched it on my iPad, but then I couldn't have recorded it, and we would have been missing an episode, so I don't know. Not worth it. So I guess there's nowhere that Artid doesn't own, but he's staying in his first house, so it's unlikely he's going to turn up there. I hope we see more of Nemo this episode. We missed him last episode. I wanted to see him, and he wasn't in it, like, at all. He's been seeing his dad on a different island. I like these two as well. I wanna see more of them. Oh, I'm happy. This show is like my little boost of serotonin every week. I just wish it would go on forever. Oh, I meant to say as well, after last week when we saw the lawyer, I said, is that the same lawyer from episode 1, this guy in the middle? And I went back and I looked at episode 1 to check, and I'm pretty sure it's the same guy. I think Sun accidentally, like, bumped into Artid's lawyer in episode 1, which is crazy. They're so cute. Oh, I love them. Happy, 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 happy. Damn, this is his first house. Where does he live now that this is the place he doesn't want to be in anymore? It's so pretty. Excuse me?
อะ อะไรวะเนี่ย
Don't tell me you're that innocent. You have to know what that is. What the fuck? Why are they like left out like that? Weird. I don't want to know what Artid was doing and who he was doing it with. Oh, we did see handcuffs, didn't we, in the intro? There's a scene in the intro where he's wearing handcuffs. On the beach.
ป้อมจำเลยรัก
Oh, at least he does know what they're for. That's something at least. Damn. So maybe Artid does still go there. He's actually doing like a competent job at cleaning. This is the first time we've seen him be competent at anything. Mostly. It's fine. It's still the most successful we've seen him be at doing anything. I shouldn't have jinxed him. I shouldn't have said anything. I jinxed him so badly. You know what? He's still doing okay. That's fine. I'm gonna stop talking. Every time I say something, something goes wrong.
โอ้ยโอ้ย
I thought Artid was gonna appear in the doorway. What's that?
นี่พ่อจะโดนฟ้องเหรอ
แกต้องหาทางช่วยเหลือฉันแล้วแหละ
Oh
ผมจะช่วย
shit.
ยังไงอะพ่อ เงินตั้งเยอะ 10 ล้านเลยนะพ่อ
What is that document doing in that house?
และนี่คือจุดหมายที่ลือจะต้องไป
ทำไมต้องเป็นผมอะฮะ
ให้ผมไปแทนก็ได้นะครับ
เงินพ่อของอาซันเขาไว้ให้ลูกชายเขาไปทวงน่ะถูกแล้ว
นี่นายเชื่อพ่อนายจริงเหรอ เชื่อสิ พ่อฉันจะโกหกทำไมอะ
Oh, he figuring it out.
ว่าใครเป็นเจ้าหนี้ แล้วใครเป็นลูกหนี้
God, that man is
นายกล้าไล่
gorgeous.
ฉันเหรอ ฉันไม่สน นายต้องกลับ ก่อนที่จะไม่ได้กลับ เฮีย
I wondered what he meant by that, because it's not like he would hurt Sun, right? Oh, he's figuring it out, alright. Why is that document in that building, though? That would imply that Artid's been there recently, no?
โอ้ย
Yep.
สวยแล้ว
And why is he there now?
เฮ้ย 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 นายทำอะไรเนี่ย เฮ้ยบ้าทำอะไร
Ah, cute!
ปล่อยบ้าเจ๊
God, he's strong enough to pick him up? My god.
โอ้ยเจ็บนะเว้ยโอ้ย
Oh, that's cute, though.
เจ็บนะเว้ย เป็นผู้ชอบใช้ความรุนแรงไง
Oh,
ฮะ
he looks so cool.
ก็อยากได้เงินคืนไม่ใช่เหรอ
ถ้าอยากได้เงินคืนนะก็ต้องอยู่ที่นี่ ฉันไม่อยากได้แล้ว ฉันอยากกลับบ้าน ฉันขอโท
Oh,
ษนะฉันขอโทษ
oh he's so
นะ
cute.
ฮะ
Shit.
เฮ้ย เฮ้ย ปล่อยเดี๋ยวนี้
มันสายไปเลยทึ่
You are hostage now.
ปลาหมึก
I guess that's what he means by before you can't leave. He could keep him hostage until the dad pays, right?
ว้าย
Probably not
ได้
legally.
แล้วดูมาเมื่อได้แล้วทำไมไม่บอกมาเดี๋ยวฉันช่วยค่ะเดี๋ยวฉันจัดการให้
Let's
ค่ะ
go, yeah, man. How did he know? Did Talay
เดี๋ยวฉัน
sell
จัด
him
การให้
out?
นะคะไปแล้วค่ะ
That's the only thing that makes sense, right? Because
สบายดีนะ สบายดี
I was surprised that Talay was helping him in the first place and lying to his friend.
อ๋อ นู่นบ้านไทยหาดนู่นนะ โอเค ขอบใจนะ เฮ้ย เดี๋ยวอย่าเพิ่งไปเลยดีกว่า ทำไมอ่ะ
I think he knows. I think he sold out Sun and told Artid he was there. It's the only reason why he would smile like that and tell the lawyer guy not to go over there. Is because he knows Artid is over there with him.
นานยังวะ
มันอยู่เว้ย
Yeah, he definitely knows.
ไงพวกมึง
นานไง
That's cute.
เป็นไงครับ เหนื่อยเลยดิ เอาน้ำหน่อยไหม
ก็ดีว่ะ
พี่ครับ ขอน้ำหน่อยครับ
Cute.
ขอบคุณครับ ไงมึง
มึงเหอะมาถึงแต่เมื่อไหร่ไม่บอกวะ
กูมาเมื่อกี้เลย นั่งรอมึงอยู่เนี่ย
เฮ้ย ไปโดนอะไรมาวะ ไหนขอดูก่อน
Did Sun bite him? No way.
ต่อใหญ่มาก โอ้ปล่อยมาเลยเลยวะ
What the fuck?
ไม่ต้องเลยพวกมึงอะมันสายไปเลยทึ่ม
เฮ้ย ปล่อย นี่มันเกินไปแล้วนะเว้ย
ถ้าอยากให้ปล่อยอะนะ ก็คือนี่มาก่อนดิ
You think he can pay 10 million baht when he couldn't even afford the deposit on the hotel?
เข้าใจเปล่า
ได้ทำตัวดีๆ เด็กดีคอยยัง
ยังอะดีกว่านี้อีก
Artid seems so serious when he first got here, but when Sun first got here, but he's like teasing the fuck out of him right now.
เข้าใจง่ายจังวะ เดี๋ยวปลดให้หน่อยแล้วกัน
Oh. The fucking anger on his face.
เจ็บนะเว้ย คนหรือหมาวะ
อยากโดนอีกปะล่ะ ไม่อยากโดนอีกก็ปล่อยดิ
You're so dumb. He was about to loosen the handcuffs. And now you just did all of that for nothing.
เฮ้ย ปล่อยดิ
So dumb.
โอ้
I like though that it's gone from like Artid telling him to leave and Sun saying no to Sun being like, I just want to go home, and Artid's like, nah. That's pretty
หล
cool.
งกว่า แม่งไม่เวิร์กไปเลยเหรอวะ
จะเหลือเหรอวะ ร้องเสียงหลงเลย แม่ง
Cute. Friendship triangle, we like to see it.
เออ
แล้วเอาไงต่อวะ
You can't leave him locked up there forever. He doesn't have the money.
เฮ้ยเรามีโทรศัพท์นี่ว่ะ โอ้ย
So Sun's figured out the truth now, which is good, because he was being kept in the dark about that. Why wouldn't you call Mech? I feel like Mech would have been the smarter choice.
ฮัลโหล
I thought he was gonna call
Hello?
Mech.
ฮัลโหลพ่อ
ว่าไงลูก ได้เงินไหมลูก
เงินอะไรล่ะ ที่พ่อหลอกผมใช่ไหม
เฮ้ยหลอกอะไรอ่ะ ฮัลโหล ฮัลโหล
พ่อ อย่ามาตลกนะ นี่ผมถูกขังอยู่เนี่ย สรุปเราใช่ไหมที่เป็นหนี้เนี่ย
เฮ้ย เดี๋ยว ฮัลโหล ฮัลโหล มันไม่ได้ยินเสียงอ่ะขึ้นมันไม่ดี เดี๋ยว ฮัลโหล ฮัลโหล
Such a bad dude.
อย่ามาตลกแบบนี้นะพ่อ มาช่วยผมเดี๋ยวนี้เลย
Do you not care that your son is locked up right now?
เดี๋ยวฝนมันตก ฮัลโหลไม่มีคลื่นไป
พ่อ
เดี๋ยวลงก็มีฝนเดี๋ยวฮัลโหล
He reminds me a lot of Diao's dad,
พ่อ
making like bad financial decisions and then like emotionally manipulating people.
อะไรต่างๆก็หาอะไรต่างๆไปขัดดอกอะไรไว้ก่อนสิ
เดี๋ยวนะพ่อ เงินมันตั้งหลายล้านเลยนะ ผมจะขัดยังไง ต้องอยู่อีกกี่ปีเนี่ย
อะไรก็ได้นะอะไรก็ขัดไปก่อนกันแล้วกัน
How much money is 10 million baht?
ลูกไปอะไรก็ว่ากันไปให้ตอนนี้นะเฮ้ยเดี๋ยวฮัลโหลทั้งลมทั้งฝนไม่ได้เรื่องเลย
Let's have a
ฮัลโหล
look.
เฮ้ยไม่มีคืนละพอเอาโอเค
£226,508. It's nearly £250,000 that this guy owes Arted. And he's telling Sun to just like conjure up out of thin air.
มันเหมือนกันนะ โคตรสวย ใช่ โคตรสวยเลยที่มาเจอคนอย่างมึงเนี่ยอะไรกูไม่เกี่ยว นู่นไอ้อาทิตย์นู่น
That's true, he's trusted Talay twice, and both times Talay has not followed through for him.
มึงคิดว่ากูไม่รู้จักมึงเหรอ ฮะ ทั้งหมดนี่เป็นแผนของมึงใช่ไหมที่จะทำให้เจ้าตัวรู้ความจริง
No way. That's why he kicked him out of the hotel? And Talay was in on it the whole time when he went up on the scooter?
อย่าลืมเตรียมไว้นะ ตามแผนโอเคไหมรู้แล้วนะ
No way! It was all a setup, but like way more than I thought it was.
พี่อย่ามาออรอนะ
I thought Talay just went and told Arted where he was,
มึงไม่ทำ
but Arted planned all of it. Bonkers. But why wouldn't he just tell Sun from the beginning? I guess Sun wouldn't believe him, right? He would probably think he was making it up to avoid paying the debt. Damn.
ขอโทษ เจ็บปะวะ
Fatality.
เจ็บดิว่ามึงถามได้ ตรงนี้เหรอ
เอาเฮ้ยเป็นไรกันวะ
Oh damn, he actually comes out of his office? I'm surprised.
เอามังกรว่าลือช่วยไปบอกพ่อลือหน่อยนะ เงินเนี่ยเมื่อไหร่จะจ่ายวะ
Oh yeah, because that's the reason he's there, like, serving Xing, right?
ได้ เดี๋ยวโอ้ให้อาไทยไปจัดการเอง
เท่าแก่สวัสดีครับอ๋อผมเอาเงินของเฮียหมูมาคืนเฮียครับ
แล้วลูกน้องวัวล่ะ
ไม่ทราบไม่เห็นเลยครับ งั้นขอตัวกลับก่อนนะ สวัสดีครับ
I like Mick, he's cool.
อ๋อครับ
มาคนเดียวอ่ะ
ครับ
เอ้าหรือไปทูเนี่ยคนเดียวด้วยเหรอแล้วอาไทยอ่ะ
Yeah, where the fuck is Ty? What is going on with him?
เอาแล้วมันหายไปไหนวะ
Why was he giving those two a strange look last episode?
อะไรวะ
That's cute. He's got his hand on his hand. They've got to get together, right? I don't think the others will get together, Mek and Tai, but Xing and Mankorn have got to get together.
ว้าว โอ้โหยินดีด้วยนะครับ ครับ โอ้โห ดีเห็นไหมผมว่าแล้วหุ้นตัวนี้เนี่ย มันมีแต่ได้
ครับ ทุกอย่างกำลังจะไปด้วยดี
How can you trust someone that is laughing like this while taking your money? You cannot be that dumb.
กลับก่อนนะครับ
ครับ
แอบ
อ้าวเอ๊ะนี่ลูกชายเหรอครับ
อ๋อครับ
That's JJ, isn't it?
ทนาย
That's JJ's
โชคดี
dad?
นะครับ เดินทางปลอดภัยนะครับ ขับรถดี
What the fuck?
ๆ โอ้ย เงินทั้งนั้นเงินแหละ
Weird.
เห็นไหมสันเลยสันเงินทั้งนั้น ไม่ต้องไปขัดดอกที่ไหนแล้ว
That was
เรามีเงิน
definitely
แล้ว
JJ. Oh, pretty. Very tiny island. Nemo! Oh. That is not what I thought he meant when he said he was going to go see his father.
ร้อนชิบหายเลยลำบากก็ลำบาก
Don't disturb him now, man.
เจมาได้ยังไงอ่ะ
พี่เขยให้มาตามเธอไง
He
Yeah,
is
บอกเธอหรอ
busy, fam.
ใช่เธอไม่เชื่อใช่ไหม ดูนี่พี่รักดูนี่ก่อน
พี่อาทิตย์ทำไมทำแบบนี้วะ
พี่รัก เรื่องคืนนั้นเขาขอ
Hmm.
โทษนะ กลับไปกับเขาเถอะนะ
No, he does not look happy to see you, JJ.
มานะเป็นอะไรอีกเนี่ย นี่อุตส่าห์ลำบากมาง้อนะ ไกลก็ไกล ร้อนก็ร้อนอ่ะ
ถ้ามันลำบากมากอ่ะ ไม่ต้องมาก็ได้นะ
พูดแบบนี้เหรอ
Damn.
หมายความว่าไงอ่ะ อยากเลิกนักใช่ปะ
เธอพูดเองนะ
Go on, Nemo. You stand up for yourself. Don't let him gaslight you.
ได้ เลิกกันไม่ได้ก็ดี ไอเด็กงี่เง่าปัญญาอ่อนอย่างมึงอ่ะ ถ้าพ่อกับพี่ชายมึงไม่ได้รวยอ่ะ ใครเขาจะเอามึง
You take that back.
พูดจาให้มันดีๆหน่อย อย่ามาพา
Damn
ผู้หญิงครอบครัว
straight.
เราแบบนี้
กูจะพูด ต่อไปเนี้ย กูจะเลิกแอปใส่มึงละ
This is him acting
ที่มึงชวนกู
nice.
ทะเลาะอ่ะ
Excuse
เพราะมึ
me?
งชอบเพื่อนของพี่ชายมึงไง
หมายถึงใคร
ไอ้ทนายคนนั้นไง มึงคิดว่ากูไม่รู้เหรอ
The lawyer? Really? It's not Tele?
มึงไม่ได้อยากช่วยพ่อกับพี่ชายมึงหรอก แต่เพราะว่ามึงอ่ะ อยากเจอไอ้หมอนั่นมากกว่า แล้วมึง
Really?
เราไม่เคยนอกใจเธอ
ตอแหล
Damn. I never condone physical violence, but that was satisfying. Good on Nemo for not being like gaslighted and actually standing up for himself.
มึงเว้ย
Right. Hang on a second. Because firstly, I didn't know their father was dead. I thought that he was on another island and maybe Artid didn't get along with him or something, and that's why he was concerned about Nemo wanting to go see him. I didn't realize that the dad was dead, so I don't know why Artid was so reluctant to let Nemo come here and see him. But that was surprising. JJ turning up, man, like, no respect whatsoever. Picked a fight again. I said last episode that I didn't know whether or not... I thought Tele was the friend that JJ was jealous of. But he said the lawyer, right?
ใคร
ไอ้ทนายคนนั้นไง
Yeah, okay. He says the lawyer. I thought it was Tele. Because Tele was getting, like, not possessive of Nemo, but, like, protective, I guess. And he didn't get on with JJ at all. I thought it was Tele that JJ was threatened by. It's not, it's the lawyer. But I don't think we've seen Nemo and the lawyer interact yet, so that will be interesting to see. But either way, interesting, really interesting. But anyway, last episode I said that I didn't know whether or not that the show was going to go down the route of Nemo repairs his relationship with JJ or Nemo breaks up with JJ and gets with Tele, but obviously it's not Tele, it's the lawyer. And I said that I didn't know which side I'm on and I didn't really care as long as Nemo was happy. I've officially picked a side. JJ is toxic as fuck, and I want Nemo to get out of there. He doesn't have to pair with anyone, but he needs to get out of there for his own sanity and for his own happiness and health. This guy is a douchebag. I don't like him. Just get out of there, Nemo, like, for the love of God. And that slap was satisfying as fuck. Poor Nemo, man. How can you be that cute and wholesome and lovely and end up in such a toxic relationship? Damn, we're getting a lot of information this episode. I like it. So this is the guy that JJ is worried about. That's really interesting. How did he get free? What? They're all surprised as I am. Artid even looks a little bit scared.
ท่าจะกดจริงๆว่ะ
Yeah, he does look angry. That's funny. He's got a fucking paddle ready to beat the shit out of them. Artid actually looks nervous.
มีอะไร อะไรตะไคร้เขาจะพูดเขาจะพูด
นีโม่เหรอ
Little boy. That's a cute nickname for Nemo.
เรือนายน้อยลอยอยู่กลางเลแต่ไม่มีนายน้อยค่ะ
ว่าไงนะ
ตอนนี้ฉันเองต้องกดนั่นไปรับอยู่ค่ะ
ไม่ต้อง เดี๋ยวฉันไปเอง เอาเฮ้ย
Son, I appreciate you are angry and you have every right to be, but let's make sure Nemo's okay.
ฝากด้วยนะ
And that JJ hasn't done something
เรา
stupid.
ด้วย เฮ้ย
See, Talay, like, rushing off to help as well. I really got the vibe that it was Talay that Nemo liked. Really interesting. God, he looks so cool. The boat isn't that far out from the island, and JJ's not in it, which makes me think they're both still on the island, right?
เฮ้ยนิโมจะทำไรอ่ะ เฮ้ย จะฆ่าตัวตายเหรอ ผมไม่ได้จะฆ่าตัวตาย แล้วลงไปทำไม ผมทำมือถือหล่นตอนมาถึงอ่ะ จะหาแล้วก็โทรหาพี่ให้มารับนี่แหละ
Oh, he was so worried.
ทำพี่ตกใจหมด แล้ว
Cute.
ทำไมเรือไปลอยอยู่กลางทะเลอ่ะ อ๋อ เชือกมันคงหลุดอ่ะ ผมก็ไม่รู้จะทำยังไงเหมือนกัน แต่ก็ดีนะ มันทำให้พี่มาหาผม ไม่งั้นอ่ะ ผมคงติดเกาะไปแล้ว
That's true.
อย่าประมาท
Well, it wasn't that far out. He probably could have swum
คราว
to
หลั
it.
งอ่ะ ห้ามมาคนเดียวแล้วนะ
So that's why he didn't want him to go, is because he was worried for his safety. That makes more sense. Good brothers.
มี
I
คน
like
เขา
it.
มาหาเราด้วยนะรู้เปล่า เผื่อเราอยากเจอ ใครหรอ เดี๋ยวก็รู้
Is he talking about JJ or is he talking about the lawyer?
ก่อนกลับอ่ะ ไปหาพ่อไหม
They're sweet. Oh, they're such good brothers to each other. I like their siblingship so much. Oh, I love him. I love him. They're both lovely. Oh, so wholesome. So that makes sense why Artid like owns everything and everything is like his now if the father's dead. That makes more sense. Oh, son. How did a guy that trips on a stick manage to get out of a hostage situation? Can we appreciate that?
ระวังหน่อยสิ
Do you think the lawyer recognizes him? How did you do that? Do you have a key? did he do that?
อืม
Why would he have a key? Oh
ฉัน
well.
รู้เรื่องของนายแล้ว
At least Sun is free now.
เสียใจด้วยนะ
เรื่องอะไร
ก็เรื่องพ่อของนายไง
พ่อฉัน พ่อฉันยังไม่ตายสักหน่อย จะเสียใจทำไม
รู้ว่าพ่อยังไม่ตาย
He knows your dad is an
ฉัน
asshole.
หมายถึงเรื่องเงิน10 ล้านน่ะ
อ๋อ นายจะย่อเย้ยฉันเหรอ ฮะ ใช่สิ นายสองคนมันเป็นเพื่อนกันน่ะ ก็ต้องเข้าข้างกันอยู่แล้ว
After Talay, he does not trust anyone.
อ๋อ
Nobody has actually legitimately helped him so
ถ้า
far,
ไม่ใช่อย่างที่นายคิด
except
ล่ะ
Nemo. Wait, that subtitle didn't make sense, did it?
แล้วถ้าไม่ใช่อย่างที่นายคิดล่ะ
That subtitle does not make sense. That's got to be a translation error. So I'm confused as to what that look is about. Okay, Nemo is good and safe. That's fine. We just need to find out where Ty is.
แค่เข้าใจผิดนิดหน่อยวะ
ไม่เป็นไรก็ดีแล้ว ขอโทษพี่ๆนะครับ
Talay isn't the friend, really. Crazy.
นาย
He's been like almost obsessed with
แส
Nemo.
บไปโซนที่ไหนมาเนี่ย
Well, that's pretty cute though.
ช่างมันเถอะ ไม่เป็นอะไรก็ดีแล้ว
That's pretty cute. I could maybe see why JJ is worried.
อย่าคิดมากเลย คิด เดี๋ยวไปทำงานก่อนนะ วันนี้ลูกค้าเยอะอะเดี๋ยวกัน เฮ้ย
ว่าแต่หมอนั่นล่ะ
Does he not know Sun's name yet? I guess he doesn't. So are they gonna become friends?
มึงทำนี้ทำไมวะ
ถ้ามึงมีโอกาสได้ตัดสินชีวิตคนอ่ะ มึงจะเลือกจากความรู้สึก หรือว่าหน้าที่วะ
เตียครับ ผมอยากชกมวย ผมอยากมีคู่ชก
นี่ไงจำเอาไว้ว่าที่นี่อ่ะไม่มีการแข่งขันเด็ดขาด
เตีย
เอ้ย ไม่ต้องรีบกินนะ จะติดคอหรอก
แม่งโคตรหิวนี่หว่าจะให้ออกไปได้นะ จะเล่นแม่งให้หนักเลย
แล้วยังออกไปเลยปะล่ะ
That preview was confusing as fuck. As was the ending, right? Because that subtitle between these two didn't make sense, but then they shared like a look. I don't know if the lawyer is going to start helping Sun. It looks like he kind of is, because he like is having a conversation with him here. So they're going to interact more. But then... Oh, that was just cute. Everything with Nemo was just cute. JJ has every right to be worried. The lawyer and Talay are both nicer to him than JJ is. But this preview is confusing, right? Because it looks like Mech finds
ทำ
Ty,
นี้ทำไมวะ
but what Ty says makes no sense.
มึงจะเลือกจากความรู้สึก หรือว่าหน้าที่วะ
เตียครับ
What the fuck does that mean? That makes no sense. I have no idea what's going on with him. And then you see him here and he's back with these two again. There's like something going on with Ty and these two that we don't know. That's also confusing. And then this guy is suddenly giving a damn about the boxing thing and he doesn't want his son to compete. And that makes no sense either. It's so confusing.
เตีย
เอ้ย ไม่ต้องรีบกินนะ จะติดคอหรอก
แม่งโคตรหิวนี่หว่า
So these two interact again.
จะเล่นแม่งให้หนักเลย
Sun talks about escaping. The lawyer says that, which means he's either going to help Sun try to escape or he's implying there's a reason why he shouldn't leave yet. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Do you think maybe he's picked up on the fact that Artid likes Sun a little bit? Because Artid was like teasing him a lot this episode, right? I don't know. That preview, confusing as fuck. At least Ty is okay, and it looks like he comes back to like where the work is and stuff. So at least we know he's all right, and I don't know what the fuck's going on with him, but I'm sure we'll find that out. Nemo's okay, and we got a lot of progress this episode, right? It still feels like it passed in the blink of an eye, because once you get rid of like the previously, and then the intro, and then the preview, and then the behind the scenes, and then the credits, it's the video, the actual episode itself is like half an hour long. So it feels like it passes so quickly. But we got a lot of information this episode. We found out that Artid kicking him out of like the hotel and making sure there's no other places for him to stay was actually a setup. Talay turning up on the scooter was not a coincidence. Him taking him to Artid's first house, not a coincidence. That was all a setup by Artid, which is wild to me and so cool. And I did think it was weird that the document was there, and then he like randomly turns up at this house that Talay is like he probably won't come here. It seemed very weird that he just then suddenly turns up. And all of that was because it was all a setup to get Sun to find out the truth in a way that he would believe it. Because, like I said, I don't think he would have believed it if Artid had told him. So that was really interesting, and it was cute to see Artid be quite playful, and like the hostage situation was weird. Like, if he can't pay the deposit for the hotel, he's not going to be able to pay the debt. So I don't understand what Artid is like hoping to achieve from that. The dad obviously doesn't care enough that his son is held hostage, so that's not going to make him pay up. So really I just feel bad for Sun, right? Like, he was lied to by his family and boss and manipulated. Although, does the boss know? Maybe the boss knows, I don't know. But he was still lied to and manipulated. And then he finds out the truth and he's like, I'm sorry, I just want to go home. And now Artid's like, nah, yeah, you're not going anywhere. And that explains a lot, right? It explains why he said you should leave before you can't. And stuff like that. He's obviously been having a bit of fun with Sun, which is interesting. Sun bit him, which is just really funny. Lawyer turns up. What was his name? Nye, I think. He turns up. We find out that that's the guy that JJ's jealous of, even though Talay has constantly been like, oh, I don't get on with JJ, I want to drag him out to sea, or whatever he said. And he seems constantly quite protective of Nemo. So I thought it was Talay and they had quite a close friendship. It's not. It's the lawyer guy, which is really interesting. We saw the friendship triangle here. They're good friends. I like it. It's cute. They both know that Artid is having a bit too much fun with this. It's very sweet. A little bit of Shing and Mancorn progress, but not a huge amount this episode. Mostly focused on Sun finding out the truth, I think. JJ's dad turned up. Weird coincidence. Small world. This fight between JJ and Nemo, I was really proud of Nemo for standing up for himself. And every time JJ's like, oh, you want to break up, you want to do this, and trying to make him feel guilty, Nemo's like, actually, you're the one that said that. And he doesn't allow himself to be like emotionally manipulated. Good on him. I am officially on, I was going to say Talay's side, but it's not. I'm just on Nemo's side, Even if he's on his own, he's going to be happier than when he's with JJ. Like, this whole scene, he did not look happy at all to see JJ. And that's not how you should feel when you see the person you're with, I prefer it when he's smiling. And he smiles more when JJ's not here. So just leave JJ. This was funny because they all, like, one by one just turned and looked up in shock, and then you see Artid have like the same reaction as me, where he's just like, How the fuck did he escape? That's incredible. I did not expect that level of competence. And then you just see him get like really nervous because you just see how angry Sun is, and he's got this fucking paddle like he's gonna beat the shit out of him. So that was really funny. And then yeah, these two are gonna have an interaction. So yeah, we got a lot of information. We didn't find out what's going on with Ty. It looks like that's gonna be next episode. But we got some good arted Sun progress. He picked up Sun and just took him back into the house. Like, goddamn. So let's watch the behind the scenes real quick. I do like the behind the scenes. Oh no, they can't be this cute behind the scenes. It's not allowed. That is illegal. They cannot be that cute in real life. Oh, I love them. Oh my gosh, so many people. It's weird, right? Because you get so immersed into the show that, like, look how many people are in that tiny room. You don't even think about it when you're watching the show. That's crazy. You've got to be a good actor to, like, be able to act as if all those people are not right there next to you. God damn. He's so cool. Even the lawyer is a likable character. The only characters that have been unlikable in any way have been like the older generation, like the boss and Sun's dad and all of that. And even they're not that bad. They're just really not great people. But all of like these younger characters, every single one of them is likable to me. They have to be getting together, right? Cute. Cute, cute, cute. I am so, like, surprised by the revelation that it's the lawyer that JJ was worried about. Bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Oh, he seems like a nice guy. That's how you know people are good actors, right? When their character's really unlikable, but then they're just, like, completely fine in real life. I used to say that when people complained about, Joffrey in Game of Thrones and how much they hated him, and people were giving the actor shit, and I was like, but that just shows he's a great actor, that he can make you like hate the character that much, you know? Cute. I love them so much. I feel like I say it every episode, but I'm so glad I'm watching them in something. I thought they were so cool looking in Cutie Pie. And this is such a nice thing to watch them in first, right? Because it's like really happy and wholesome and fluffy. So I can just like enjoy it and chill out. Like, I will be incredibly amazed if this makes me cry. It just seems the most wholesome thing I've ever watched, and it's got little to no drama in like an emotional way, you know? It's not building up like that kind of tension. The most tension we've had is like Nemo potentially being in trouble and arguing with his boyfriend, and not being on the boat and stuff like that, and then Tai disappearing. And even that is like, I guess it's because the show is so chilled. Like, I'm not worried about it. You know, I know it's gonna be fine. It's just such a sweet, wholesome show. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I just wish it was longer. Like, give me 50 episodes. This is the scene where I was talking about, where he has the handcuff on his wrist, but he's wearing a different shirt and he's like eating / drinking from a coconut. So does he get handcuffed again? Or did they take this out of the show and not take it out of the outro? There's no way he would allow himself to get handcuffed again. It is Sun we're talking about, though. I don't know. So, I was thinking this while I was watching, while I was watching Nemo interact with, is his name Nye? I feel like it's Nye. And Talay, when they get back on the beach, I was thinking it's unlikely that he is going to get with anyone, right? And that's fine. I'm not upset about that. Is his name? Yeah, his name's Nye. Okay. I feel like, and I could be completely wrong, but there's only 6 episodes and we've watched 4 of them already, right? For 6 episodes, to have 4 pairings would be way too much. So I feel like these two are going to get together, and then these two are going to get together because of the amount of screen time they're getting. And they're bonding quite quickly, and their relationship is progressing quite quickly. I would be surprised if they didn't get together. I wouldn't be upset. I don't mind either way, but I feel like they're going to, right? I don't think anyone else is going to get together. I feel like that would be too many pairings. I don't think Nemo's going to get with anyone. I think he might break up with JJ and be okay on his own. I would be surprised if he got with Nye or with Talay. I thought maybe towards the beginning that he might end up with Talay. Although now we know that it wasn't Talay that JJ was worried about, it was Nye, and Nye was also very cute towards him. But I don't think he's going to end up with either of them. I think that for 6 episodes, I think it's going to be these 2 pairings. And the fact that these 2 are directly underneath and they're side by side makes me think they are. Nemo is not side by side with any of these 3. Which makes me think, like, if he was going to be in a pairing, he would be, like, next on the list, and he would probably be next to the person he's going to pair with. But the fact he's not makes me think he's not going to. And the same with Mech and Tai, right? I thought that there was... Well, no, I didn't. I thought that they would just have a professional friendship or relationship, and then they had a kind of cute moment outside of Sun's dad's house. And I was like, okay, I feel like they could go down that route if they wanted, but they haven't really progressed that at all. So again, I feel like there's not enough time to progress that. And they're not side by side on this credit list, which might not be an indicator of anything, but I feel like it is. So I think these 2 are just going to be friends. Mech and Tai are just going to be friends and colleagues. I feel like Nemo is probably going to split up with JJ, but he's not going to get with anyone else. And then I feel like these 2 are going to be the pairings, right? Xing and Manquan and Artid and Sun. I don't really think there's going to be any more, because otherwise that would be a lot, right? Because they could easily pair Mech and Tai, and they could easily pair Nemo with one of these 2. So they could have 4 pairings in this. And I feel like that would be a lot, so they've probably had to pick and choose which ones they wanted. And I think they went with these 2. I think that's what they've done. And then these guys are all just cute supporting characters who've got their own, like, relationships and dynamics going on. Why is this rated 18+? Is it because of the toys in Artid's house? It's the only thing I can think of. I don't know. It's just so wholesome and so lovely. I love it so much. So that is it for another week. I can't believe it. I keep wanting the next episode like right away, but at the same time I don't want it to end, and I know it like the quicker the episodes come, the quicker it's gonna end. So I don't know, I feel in a bit of a difficult situation with it, but I just feel like I want to keep watching more all the time. But we have 2 days until the new episode of Vice Versa comes out, so I'll have that to be going on with as well. I feel like every time I watch Even Sun and Vice Versa has just started as well. There's like a 3-day gap in between Even Sun and Vice Versa, and then there's like a 4-day gap between that and Even Sun again. And every time I'm like, maybe I should watch something in between, like something else. And then I think, no, 2 shows is enough to be going on with and to be keeping track of. It's only a couple of days, it will be fine. And then the time in between that I'm waiting for these episodes, I feel like I'm going crazy from like withdrawal symptoms. I don't know. So, but because I'm late watching this one, it's only going to be 2 days until we get Vice Versa. So I love it. I love Even Sun. I love almost every single character in this show. I love the music. I love the animation and the intros and stuff. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So I will be back next Even Sunday to find out what the hell is going on with Ty and go from there. All right. Thank you for stopping by. See you later.